I was at the saloon the other day, and this kind old gentleman came up to me and he said, "Big Country, I thought you retired." I sat the old gentleman down, bought him a beer, and I said, "Sir, with all due respect, you're right. Last year I did retire. But you see, when the cause is right, I'll come out and fight. And there's no cause more right than Fighting for a Cure 2, presented by Florida Pro Wrestling, with all the proceeds donated to the American Cancer Society. Last year, Fighting for a Cure 1 was a great success. We raised over $3,000. This year, we're going to raise a whole lot more. We got a great card. Main event that night, a rematch for the Florida Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Deacon Starr, the new champion, puts the title on the line against former champion Robbie Cook. And this year's match should no doubt be a classic. We got a match for the Suncoast Championship, a 5-star match, with the new champion, Big SBD, defending against 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many other men. But that match also is going to be epic. And then you got, in a bull rope match, Richie Paradise, for some unknown reason, has challenged me, Big Country. Richie Paradise, the privileged one. You ride around in your limousines and your yachts and your fancy jets and your fancy clothes, and you want to jump on Big Country. Well, I'll tell you something, Mr. Paradise. See, I don't have the privilege of riding around the world in a big stretch limousine. I don't have the privilege of flying around in a big Lear jet. When I go fishing in a little dinghy boat. Little rowboat. I don't go fishing in some big old fancy yacht. You see, I ride around in a pickup truck and a Harley Davidson. That's the way I do it out here in the country. But one thing's for sure, Richie Paradise, I'm not going to let you try and come in here at Fighting for a Cure 2 and try and buy your way into a victory, try and buy your way in to beat me in my own match, in my own playground, at my own ball game. No, 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 no. You're in for a fight, Richie Paradise. A fight that's right. And it's all going to be for the American Cancer Society and Fighting for a Cure 2. You know, like most of the wrestling community, I sat last week and I watched the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And I saw the induction of little Conor Mahalik, Conor the Crusher, the winner of the Warrior Award, who passed away from pediatric cancer. And there's nothing more heartbreaking, nothing more disheartening, nothing more gut-wrenching than to have a little child die from cancer. It's bad enough that his family would die, his mama, his daddy, his grandma, his grandpa, his friends that have been around him for all his life. But when a little child dies of cancer, I can't think of anything more disheartening. Can't think of anything that turns my stomach more. And on May the 9th, there's something that we all can try and do about it. We can all try and help find a cure. We can raise the funds for the necessary research. So come on out to Venice, Florida, at the Venice Community Center on May the 9th. Bell time, 7 o'clock. It's an event you are not going to want to miss. And Richie Paradise, son, you get ready. Because I'm training harder than I've trained in my entire life. You see, I'm dedicating this match on May the 9th, not only to the heroes that have fallen to cancer, not only to the children who are fighting cancer, the heroic children who are fighting cancer, but all the heroic people throughout this country, throughout this world, that are cancer survivors, that have fought the fight and beaten the ultimate opponent. You and I are going to get in that ring and we're going to beat the hell out of each other. But we're just two men. We're going to walk away from this. Some people get this disease called cancer and they get in a fight in their life and they don't walk away. So Richie Paradise, I'm dedicating this match to them, so you better be ready, brother, because I'm going to come and get you. I'm coming for you. I'm not going to let you out of that corral. I'm not going to let you out of that playpen. I'm not going to let you out of that ring. I'm not going to let you out of that bull rope match with nothing except your defeat. And people of Venice, Florida, people of West Coast, Florida, people of all of Florida, people all around the world, if you want to come and watch this match, come on. May the 9th, Venice Community Center, Venice, Florida, Fighting for a Cure 2. And I just got one thing left to say. Richie Paradise, one question I want to ask you. Who that saying they gonna beat Big Country?